back in business, back in Persona Town. I'm ignoring all the enemies because it reset me to the beginning of the section, and I just want to fight this boss.
Wait, I thought you were like done with this game.
No.
You're like almost at the end, but like OCD, like 100%ing every last exasperating thing for another 2 weeks.
No, just straight up.
Yeah, I've been there.
The game we are currently the game takes place over 1 calendar year. We began in March and it is now December 20th. So I believe the final couple of months will accelerate a little bit. I think I've avoided spoiling it, so I'm not at the final boss fight, but I'm like approaching the final boss fight. I think this mini boss, the boss after this mini boss, will be the penultimate boss. I think, if that tracks. Also, this is like
penultimate was next
like what
to
the
last.
hell is this? No wait, it's like a. Is this an American building? Envious Giant.
How much oil is in it?
How much oil? Well, if you look at the bottom, it kind of looks like it's emerging out of a sea of oil.
It's probably American then.
Yeah. I was wondering because it kind of. I thought it was the Eiffel Tower based on the like steel girder type shape, but apparently not. I don't know. I did also look up this guy, and the only way to beat him is just to punch him, over and over, which is whatever, you know.
Although it could also be Canadian. Like, if we want to figure out whether it's American or Canadian, we really how many guns does the house have? Does the building have?
Let me remember which of my chaps has Ranga has. Yeah, he doesn't have a gun. He has a big sword and he has these little scales.
Oh, that's Canadian then.
So I think you're right. This is a Canadian communications oil tower or something. And that explains why he's so envious, because Canada obviously is a nation obsessed with not being second place to America.
Wow, that's you know, I would pick an achievable goal if I was Canada.
I mean, I think there's definitely there's obviously some things that you're always gonna.
Yeah, like good taste. But yeah, I don't know. We got a couple 100 million people on here. It's pretty tough.
Yeah. It's kind of like I think Canada perceives itself as being very. I mean, this is me, psychoanalyzing the Canadian spirit into what it is. Perceives itself as being very on a per person basis. They've got the advantage, right? Like in the same way that on a per acre basis, Canadian farmers are most efficient in the world or whatever, right? That kind of thing. But I mean, Scott's going to show us the CanCon later too, right? An entire industry of, we've got to have a way to be sure that we're not the children don't grow up watching American TV.
I mean, honestly, CanCon, makes sense. I think most countries have that kind of stuff. It's basically just like the U.S. who doesn't. A little bit of protectionism is good.
And I think it specifically comes out of being immediately next to America, right?
Yeah.
Like the country with the world leader in cinema and media. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know this thing could trip. That's interesting.
Because they really were trying to up on it there for a bit.
Take a risk. Oh yeah.
I do love a big mechanical goat. We should have giant mechanical goats in real life too.
I think they do in Sweden.
Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out. Oh, what? Aw, that's unfair.
They wanted to get you back for tripping it earlier.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty good at this boss fight. Yeah, it's got a weird little, like, hurt box on its back legs. Which is kind of funny. It's very Dark Souls in that way. Oh. So this game is like Scott's White Whale now.
I think Scott puts in a good amount of effort to like trying to complete each of them.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes that takes quite a while because some of them are just big ass games. So
Yeah, we got it. I guess nobody picked Disgaea for
Wait, I mean, yeah, that's not something we would try to pick anyway for just like a reason. It's like
it'd be the last
Oh.
game Scott ever plays.
the goal is to make sure that hypothetically more people than just Scott would be able to play and finish.
yeah, I mean,
I think this guy one would be tolerable. The rest is like, give me the fucking break.
I think conceptually that's a big part of the democratic
Oh my
process
God.
really comes in with basically like if you're looking at that game and thinking there's no way I can complete this in like a month or two, then like don't go for it. You know?
Yeah, but the alternative is like you complete that sentence. There's no way I could complete this in a month or two. But it sure would be funny to see Scott try.
I think if you sincerely think that a game would be worth playing for a month and then stopping wherever you are, then that would be like acceptable.
Has Game Club ever experimented with other forms of democratic selection?
I mean, we haven't had a make Scott suffer theme yet.
I was gonna say, are you setting labors for Scott?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, some of them unintentionally were.
Well, I was also just thinking like it's like we're doing like multi-ballot elections, multi.
Oh, no, it would be very funny if we argued a lot of. No, it's just been boring ass first past the post.
Yeah. What about like sortition?
Yes. Oh my god! Wow, that would be really dangerous. I can't even imagine what nightmares I would produce.
I actually ran a book club off of random ballot, which was pretty fun.
How does that work?
Oh, so the way random ballot works is everybody gets to vote. So you can do random single ballot and random multi-ballot. The way random single ballot works is everybody gets to vote for one thing, and then you choose a random vote as the winner. Random multi-ballot's the same thing, except people can vote for multiple things. It's actually kind of fun because it's like, I liked it for the book club because, at least in that group, majority selections tended to be very like normalizing. Like we kept picking just the blandest, like most popular books. So this way it was like, yeah, okay, like the votes mattered, right? Like whatever was most popular was statistically most likely to win. But you still got some weird outliers.
Nice.
Yeah, the book club I'm in, we're doing just like straight up. Each person picks one, but I think that the kind of downside for that is potentially like people might not be so willing to pick if they feel like it's going to be held against them. Depending on the vibes of the club. Whereas if it's like, well, we all got to vote.
Okay. So I have to find 4 frogs. I think there's one in the Forest Temple, one in the Great Bay Temple. I know there's one in town. Do I know where the 4th frog is? Because there were 2 frog mini bosses that like became regular frogs after.
As all frogs do.
A defeated frog must become.
Does anybody know is the last frog in like the last temple?
Where the not on top of my head. Yeah. I do not remember the frog situation.
I wasn't paying enough attention to where frogs were.
I remember that it's like there was the frog in the what you just did, like the bull area. I know there was a frog there.
Yeah. I know there's this frog. Do you remember any other frogs that are not mountains or not mini bosses?
No.
Okay. I think maybe I might have to do the I might have to do the last temple for this mini quest. Okay, so I guess in that case. Oh. Do you not see the frog hat? Respect my authority.
Nice frog hat.
Yeah. Fuck the sword. I have a frog hat.
I would point out Frog Hat is only slightly different from Fog Hat.
What the hell is Epona's song? I have, so this is gonna be the 4th temple song, but I have another, like, I have another song to learn too. Other than the, like, 4th temple song. Oh, I should probably check out these boulders too, because I don't remember what's underneath them. Oh, no, wrong way. Well, whatever, I'll check that out later. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Rock. Alright, he did that. Yeah, I have a shit ton of masks I still have to get.
You're
And
making good progress, though.
I don't know where most the thing is I don't know where most of like I feel like I've gotten through most of the quests that I've seen. Oh, wait. I have not encountered you before. Or they didn't even change his name.
Just keeps it easy.
Is that Dompe?
Yeah. Yeah, because I was only here at night before. Hey, Dompe, can you give me a mask or something? What did you say? Dancing bones. I want to see something evil. That heals the wounded soul rests here. Ooh, I have eyes that can see the truth. Yes? No? Okay. Summons the tears of angels rests here. Okay, I didn't get the dingling. So maybe that's my last song. Okay, and then that's the first one. I don't think I've gone in here. Oh, maybe I can only go in there when Dompe goes home. Oh, we got a little stone circle. Nobody in it. Okay. I'm gonna try this as regular Ling. I got an upgraded sword now, so maybe I'll be able to defeat these guys a little faster.
Big skeleton?
It's a big
Let me through. Ooh, double hit there. Making good time. Oh yeah, I got this, I got this, I got this. Hey, 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 no fair, no fair. Oh, did I catch up? Do we fight now? Is it a Scrabble? Oh, okay, I'm supposed to fight.
You're having an old-fashioned Donnybrook.
Yeah.
A hootenanny.
Yes. No, I'm not gonna regret this. I'm pretty sure of that. What?
Ooh. Big ol' big one. Wait a minute. There's a naked woman on this monolith. Maybe.
Oh?
What is
Spell
an
cheat?
alley?
You're right. That is Yep,
That's what that is. I can't believe
that's
this
titties.
this is an 18
Yeah.
plus.
In a Persona game of all things.
Yeah. Hmm.
Being loyal to me.
Pre-monotheistic Arabic goddess.
Okay, yeah. This game is gotten cool. Yes, you may take your leave.
What happened with the skeleton?
He's a dead general, and he wants me to take his soul out of this ever-burning chest so that I can tell his men to stand down.
That's
Oh,
good.
hell yeah.
Oh, and like does a little fucking salute. Oh my gosh. This game is good. This game is good.
I'm on the record as being strongly pro-skeleton.
I'm pro skeleton. I'm pro the course of skeletons.
I don't know why he made me race him, but
Well, you can't just let anyone get you out of your your chest. You've got to be.
He-
It's got to be
the
something.
captain's hat.
Yeah. He had to determine if you were a bad enough dude to carry the
You're
general's
bad
soul.
enough.
The
Dude,
ghosts
the rest
of
is a skeleton.
100 soldiers swear allegiance to this symbol of authority.
This game is sick as hell.
This game is sick as hell. Dompe, are you going home? Bud, I want to go in your house. Can you hurry it up? You're going real slow. I know you have arthritis, but... Oh, I wonder if he's like moving really slow because I slowed down time.
That's probably it.
Okay, I'm curious about this. Does he move faster?
You're having a classic Flash situation.
You know, I never thought about that. I guess, does this just like make Link like move faster? Yeah, look, he's faster when time is normal speed. That's so wild. I never noticed that people were walking more slowly.
Nice.
Everybody's like, dang, that kid's really zippy.
Well, and I got a bunny hood too.
My favorite implementation of that is just stuff like the original Jedi Knight games where you speed up hugely, but like your ability to control your character isn't at all improved, and so you just crash into walls and deal damage to yourself.
Oh, that's great. I've been wanting to replay the like Dark Forces games.
I mean, they're fun, but oh my god, you will need a walkthrough at points.
I love-
memorized every fucking level.
I loved those games as a kid, like so much. And I
Okay.
remember nothing about them.
I
Oh,
think,
they're great, but the level design is incomprehensible.
Yeah.
No,
think-
so
think
I
Dark
watched
Forces
somebody
Dark
go in there, Tattle.
Did
Tattle!
did Dark Forces 1? No, I think Dark Forces 1 and you did Dark Forces 2 and I did Mysteries of the Sith.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What do you mean nobody's home? I watched somebody walk in there.
I had a
Ah!
really long day. He's not at home to callers.
Dompe! Let me in, Dompe. I want to know what's in there.
Just normal stuff. Just regular things.
And why is there this circle here?
That kid is really interesting looking.
Wait, the Terminator kid?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's something.
all of them kind of look like they're starving to death, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, they probably are.
But you gotta hand it to him.
S'more, if somebody sped up time just so you could get home faster, would you not let them in for like a cup of tea and to smash all of your bases?
I mean, it really depends. Like, it depends on what kind of day I had, to be honest. Like, if I had one of those days where I just want to go home, like, put on my comfy pants, hang out with my cats, maybe not. But also they'd have to like tell me that. The game doesn't really give you the option to express to Dante in words.
Oh man, this is now I get to talk to these dudes. That's
Oh,
so
because you've
cool.
got a skeleton hat.
Yeah, because I
And
have the skeleton hat. What are you up to, buddy? You having some fun? No, you were fine.
What are you playing, Ron?
Sonar Shock, which is System Shock 1 except Soviet on a submarine.
Oh.
Oh, let me quit out so you can watch the intro. It is the fucking greatest thing.
Oh, I
you've
can
ever
order them to
played.
open the grave.
It's incredible. Okay, let's see, new game.
I think I've seen Sonar Shock on just around about a few times. Gave me barotrauma energy.
Yeah, kind of. But imagine the intro is the most vaporwave Soviet propaganda thing humanity's ever created.
Oh yeah.
It's so good.
So is there an AI on the submarine?
I don't know. I haven't actually, because every time I load this up, I'm too intoxicated to get very far.
It's a real
We'll see if I break the curse this time.
How's it going this evening?
Pretty good. I think I'll be good. Okay,
You saying your
mother.
plan to remain sober for the 5 years?
Yes. I'm trying to limit myself.
Okay, sorry. I've changed my mind entirely about Majora's Mask. These are clearly supposed to be Keese. Bad is not a good name for them.
I mean, it is a bad bat.
You consider that they're not very
As
good.
bats go.
I see.
This cutscene is possibly the greatest thing ever put into a video game because I cannot tell you this is a post on YouTube or something.
250, that's the number.
Hell yeah.
And like, they look like Wolfenstein 3D characters.
Good.
This is incredible. This is art.
Yeah, it's so good. Even if I never play a minute of the game, it's well worth the purchase price.
What game are you playing?
It's called Sonar Shock.
Yeah, it's basically I don't know, Soviet Core System Shock 1. We'll see if I can actually tolerate it. It literally doesn't have any ability to remap the controls to be anything but pain.
Yeah.
Well, how do I sound? There we go. Ooh, that does look really interesting.
Yeah, this interface is like, this is incredible.
Yeah, it's very much for sickos. Okay,
Sorry, and what was it called?
Sonar Shock.
Oh, I
Maybe
have
the
I have
older
that I have the like
version.
that's on like a tab on my phone. I've been meaning to look into it.
Let's see if it's any good. I mean, it feels nice. I don't know if the game's just gonna piss me
2
off.
hit points gained from eating burger.
Not American burger, Soviet burger. Made with good communist.
Oh, hell yeah. It's what are these guys called? Mask. Oh! Iron Knuckle.
Using the jump button. That's good.
Oh, fuck.
Jumping is contrary to
Jumping is counter-revolutionary, bourgeois.
Yeah, jumping is right.
Fuck. Oh, I didn't have any fucking fairies.
Player.
Oh no.
Can't believe this. Conceited Panzer.
Wait, it's System Shock, but I can't look up or down?
He must be a dog.
Maybe you haven't learned about looking up and down yet.
That is true.
Maybe you get the ability to look up and down. Your uniform is really stiff.
You know, an interesting thing about video games is they very rarely lock you out of controls before they've introduced them.
Hmm.
Like, almost always, like, you can just do stuff.
Oh, yeah. Every once in a while, someone's really good at it.
Well, it's also like this thing of there's a lot of like walking sims and stuff. Like the question of should you put a jump in because like you might not actually have a quote unquote real use for it, but also like the user will be happy if they can jump. People like hitting jumps up the jump button.
Even if it's the world's saddest jump.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't do anything.
If there's never been anything to jump over in the game.
I think there should be a walking simulator, but with a power jump like in I Divine Cybermancy.
Ooh.
Trunk, did you answer the phone?
I don't know where the phone is. I did figure out how to pick up a crate without throwing it into the wall, though. It's like, directional. Did I get it? I feel like there's gotta be a sticker with all these crates. I don't think I can get it. And literally, there's no jump button, so... Hey.
To be fair, jumping on a submarine probably isn't good for it.
Yeah, it creates noise.
Right. The Americans are listening in.
Damn, that sucks. Your brother sold his soul to the devil and locked you in here?
Press the fourth button.
Okay.
Oh, damn, is this gonna be the Song of Storms?
Oh, Tavarish's colleague. I didn't know.
Tavarish.
Okay. I literally somehow had heard it a million times in Soviet stuff, but like never knew them.
I actually know how to play this song on the piano.
Oh yeah.
That was nice.
This is probably my favorite song from the Ocarina of Time soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I like about Song of Storms, in Ocarina of Time, they never really address this, but it's like a song. It's a song that arises from nowhere. You learn it from the like organ grinder guy, but then he learned it from you.
Just like in Terminator.
Wow.
How do I get over there? Do I have to go down in this other grave?
I guess that proves a locked-in timeline, doesn't it?
Yes, this definitely looked like a normal submarine and not some sort of like horror movie waiting to happen.
Yeah, I'm supposed to order you to stand down?
This is only one way to draw a Loki.
That's Coda Tip. That's a Loki.
That's sure is.
How many legs has he got? Just the regular,
Just the regular number of legs.
just regular style?
Regular style. He's got one up wing and one down wing. He's got a
Ah.
cool face tat. He's got lots of straps. Oh no, sorry. These are like belt buckle. His shirt is like closed up by like seatbelt buckles. That's weak to fire, drains ice.
Interesting.
Very good fusions.
Oh, I leveled up somehow.
Summoning to do anything here?
Oh, this is cool as hell.
Maybe I can.
See metal? I felt this has got to be a see like an Aztec thing or something. A celestial, a deity of the stars in Aztec mythology. Hell yeah.
The crab. I think I killed it.
Would be some characters ink as well.
Oh, it's definitely. Fuck you, crab.
Oh boy. Odin needs
Maybe it's under this?
needs to eat something.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hello.
There's a door. Maybe if I go further in. How do I get over there? There's another way down.
Oh my god, I finally got a gun. No, better gun.
Woke up this morning, got myself going. Ooh.
Yes! Secrets.
Hello, hello.
Oh, that's so not interesting.
Hang up on something?
Anything else over here? No. I definitely don't get like hover boots in this game.
I'm excited. Look at
Maybe this is a first-person
Shitty
shooter
haircut.
where you just step on crabs or something.
First person crab stepper.
Yeah.
First
Well,
person steppy steppy.
someone with a lot of money commissioned a very specific game.
Yeah,
It's
that's
definitely not a
fair.
fetish. Apparently not.
Isn't that's a game changer prop for Vic Michaelis? Like, they step on, like, I think it's styrofoam cups.
Oh yeah, yeah. This visual style is great. It makes me want to throw up.
Okay, I need to do
I think I have
a
this.
handful of last minute shopping.
Are you starting over again?
I accidentally hung up on someone who was calling me, so yes.
No.
I mean, I'm not daring to fuck around in this game.
What game is this? Mark?
Eventually, you're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Shortly.
What game is it?
It's called
That's
Sonar
crap
Shock.
loading is really killing me.
I did
Like,
not. Sorry, Smore, I did not hear you.
It's called Sonar Shock,
Oh, Sonar Shock.
the game that Hronk is playing.
It's a shock, but on a submarine.
Yes.
Yeah, and made for $12, and it looks worse than Wolfenstein 3D. So, what a bold decisions.
It's set on a Soviet submarine.
I think this looks great.
AK-1.
This game looks great. What you're talking about?
There's no jump button. There's no ability to strafe. That's how great
Oh.
it is.
What is this?
When have you strafed on a
Oh,
submarine?
shit.
yeah.
I literally don't remember the last time I jumped in real life.
That
Oh,
too.
You should jump right now.
yeah, I jumped earlier today.
I'm sitting down. I'm not getting up for this.
More, when was the last time you strafed?
I don't know that I've ever strafed.
When's the last time you locked on and then started strafing around in person?
Yeah, when was the last time you circle strafed?
I don't understand what strafing would be in my real life.
We
When's
just
the last time you pressed the interact button?
You walk to this. You walk, but instead of walking forward, you walk to the side.
No, it's when you're walking on a sidewalk and someone's on the same side of the sidewalk as you, and then you step to the left and they also step to their right, and then you do the
Oh,
same
yeah.
thing. That's strafing.
That's practical.
I probably did that around Thanksgiving. I was in the city. I had to walk.
Damn,
In
Tattle.
the big city.
That happens, I feel like, more often to me than it does to anyone else. Are you restarting the game again?
There is a hidden item, I'm sure, and I want to see.
This is a real like and you say that it took you how long to complete Jedi Knight Dark Forces?
I love how this screen you're looking at has like a certain pixel density, and then the logos are incredibly higher dense than the text for no reason.
Yeah, this is like a thing in fake pixel art. I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, Caves of Cut does it, and everyone likes that
Oh
game.
yeah, it does.
Oh.
Yeah,
If
Caves
Case
of
of
Cut.
Cut does it, it can't be bad.
That's right. Yeah, cut is like I think at least 4 different pixel densities. And there's items that are off grid. It's not all on the grid. Looks great though.
Okay.
Sounds like an insect guy.
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Also,
Glow
I see what you
Studio.
There was a lot of.
So
How's everyone doing?
Doing good.
Yeah,
Good.
all right.
doing well.
Wow.
Wow.
Well.
I was gonna play.
What's that? What were you gonna play?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna play 25th board, but I kind of run out of time. This Terminator game looks interesting, Jack.
It's weird. It's
Oh,
It's-
this is for the quest. Okay.
yeah. It's there are so many games it reminds me of. Like it both feels like an old like a game that would have been made to 360, but also a game that never would have been allowed.
Mm.
Like it feels like in some ways it feels like if Call of Duty like committed to being a Fallout.
This
Is that
looks
same?
this looks like we have Metro 2033 at home.
It
mean,
does. It kind of
Yeah,
does.
very much so.
This guy's too smooth. What's going on?
They're all very smooth.
No one's got that good skincare in the post-apocalypse.
Honestly, that's bad skincare. I think. I think
Too
you scare
smooth?
if your skin looks like plastic, you've kind of fucked up.
It turns out industrialism was the only reason everyone doesn't have perfect, you know.
There are people that believe that for sure.
Kind of do want to play Metro now, though. It sounds kind of fun.
God, Metro's so good.
Apparently, industrialization is the reason that we have bad teeth. You can find
Yeah,
this
I've heard-
in the
I
skeletal
heard
record.
that too. Yeah.
My teeth are great.
Still to do with
so I think
our
that's
process.
wrong.
Industrialization turned us all British.
Oh my god.
Well, it did happen here
Whoa.
first, I should say.
Yeah, there's like a weird thing where you can basically see across the globe in the skeletal record that like as societies industrialize, your teeth get worse and like shift forward, so you're more likely to have an underbite and stuff.
Did you know
Yeah,
that?
'cause-
Did you know that?
Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna make a really bad joke, so you can go ahead.
Oh, it's just like it turns out that like much like horse hoofs, it's good for your teeth to eat tough stuff.
Ooh.
What are horse hooves eating?
Lots of candy. Horses just love stepping on candy.
I understand my comparison was undercooked.
No,
But
I
I swear it makes sense if you think about it for
earlier
like
Frank
2
was
hours.
saying that because he hadn't got a gun in his game so far, all he had done was step on crabs. So we were saying maybe it was a first-person crab stepper.
Okay.
So I was just thinking about stepping on stuff anyway.
This
There's
Terminator
people who
game
pay
is
you
so
a lot of money
slow.
for that. You should invest in that.
In
Yeah,
fact, I
you're
think
doing
that
a lot of not shooting
believe-
Terminators in this.
I was gonna say, like, I've been
believe
watching
you'll
you for like
late
5
to
minutes, and I've
party.
seen 0 Terminators, which is like,
Yeah, I was fighting some earlier. Believe me, they were all
Fucking-
over me. They, trust me, they were there.
this fucking Surf Dracula-esque Terminator game over here.
It's like, oh, I have too much room in my backpack. Got better. Oh wait, I can level up my backpack so I can fit more shit.
I
Your
sold my
Packy.
Yeah.
I completely sold my brother on Helldivers, saying it was basically just a Terminator game, and it 100% is. And he agreed with me.
Honestly, yeah, like
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you got like there's a whole ass Terminator area.
There's
I
a
thought it was
Terminator
like-
area. And a Starship
I haven't played
Troopers.
Helldivers. I've only seen a little bit, so I am not well informed. But I thought it was more like Starship Troopers.
It's also Terminator.
Okay.
So basically, yeah.
There's one. See, there's
You're
one.
always 4 schmucks dropped into a colossal enemy army trying to do an objective and get out. One of the enemies is the bugs from Starship Troopers. One of the enemies is the skeleton robots from Terminator, and the latest enemy is the War of the Worlds walkers. And so you pick an alien basically.
Yeah, I hope they do Warhammer Orcs.
That would be
fun.
good. That would be great.
That'd be nice
I think
variation.
the 3 they already have are the 3 from the base game, so I'm very excited. Sorry, from the base game, from Helldivers 1. So I'm very excited to see if they invent a fully new property down the road. But certainly as long as it's some kind of enormous terrible swarm, it's all good, you know. It's all. I'm really rating the tie patch as well because I think that I've been playing it kind of for most of the year on and off, and
Me too.
what it really adds, right, is this thing with because the War of the Worlds walkers all have force fields, you kind of have to time your attacks a bit better, whereas with the bugs it's more about crowd control, and with the robots it's more about cover and lines of sight. And now it's oh, you've got to combo things off or think about coordinating a bit with I'll fire a rocket, you fire a rocket kind of thing.
Whoa, what the fuck?
There, Cal.
Where are you?
Hello.
Hello,
I'm
Cal.
sorry.
Hey.
I haven't seen
I
this
remember-
lady before.
Oh, that
I
lady's
remember
got hands
playing.
for hair.
I remember playing a Terminator Battlefront clone at some point in my life. I don't know if anyone else does remember that. I just remember.
I do not.
A Terminator what?
Terminator what?
Who are you?
A Terminator Battlefront clone.
Oh,
Battlefield. Sorry. No, Star Wars Battlefront clone. I guess Battlefield's the same thing.
Star
Yeah,
Wars Battlefront? Was it the Lord of the
Terminator
Rings Star Wars
Dark Fate
Battlefront?
Defiance?
I don't remember
Oh.
playing a Lord of the Rings Battlefront clone.
They
but
made a Lord of the Rings Battlefront at some point. It was very interesting.
Did they still have
Terminator Dark Fate-
guns?
Apparently, there's a Terminator RTS this year
Wow. Not at all.
that I've never heard of.
Oh, okay.
They give Gandalf a Glock.
Good. They should.
He's got a gun.
It's Gandalf
Huh.
time.
Oh man. It's a 2-minute warning for the gauntlet.
Wonderful. Oh
I'm
yeah.
centering myself.
New mask! Fuck yeah! I just stumbled onto this fucking thing.
There you go. Yeah, I'll stop.
Oh, you can live your life however you want. It's just going to start happening in 2 minutes. So I am
Yeah.
enjoying watching this
Hell yeah.
bad Terminator.
Yeah, this is.
It's just
What
racist.
year? What year is this from, Jack?
What guess? What
2024?
2023 is my guess.
This is 2019.
Mm.
What? It
I
looks
guess it
really
makes
good. Like,
Does it really?
No, it does not look good.
I mean, like not like the game is good. I mean the graphics. Like that's what I was.
Oh, is this the Terminator game?
And
Yes.
like the interface and stuff looks very modern, but I don't really play these types of games. So I don't know how they've evolved in the past 5 years. But
Yeah,
That one does look better.
So there's
because-
some textures that don't look bad, but when you stop for just a second, you realize.
oh, it
there's
has
a lot
Skyrim
less
block ticking.
detail.
Okay, yeah, it's 2019.
There's a
I
lot less
remember-
detail than most of these have generally.
I remember this game was like the glow up, feel good story of the FPS community because the studio had previously made Rambo, the video game, which was
Right.
an unmitigated disaster.
Oh,
And
really?
this
I
was
was
seen as
curious
like.
about that.
I'm sorry, what?
I was curious about that.
Yeah, it was by all accounts. I've never played it. A nearly unplayable, deeply unpleasant game.
I like that lockpick was a little cocktail sword that you were using. It had the
So,
same loop.
yeah, this game, by virtue of being like a B, was seen as like, oh, they've really, you know, they've come a long way.
I mean, then they did RoboCop last year.
Yeah, which people also like.
I was so frustrated with that game. I wanted it to be like the best thing ever, but it was just kind of.
They're like a B studio.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And you know, I like a good B studio.
Me too.
I miss when there were lots of B studios.
Yeah, and then the European
I
honeybee
love that
killed
it
them
has
all.
like a Destiny health bars. It's really something.
Hookshot. Okay, there we go.
The best part is that the hacking minigame is Frogger. I think that's great.
That's pretty good.
Turret's locked on me. I better just sprint. A light sprint this one.
So,
Alright, let's see if I can hack. Nick, where are you putting the OFOs? Like, will you be sharing a screen? Or is it food?
It'll be in Food Talk, yeah. I'm about to
Okay.
just getting things exported.
Yeah, let me get that tab open.
Ah, okay. So round one is going up now. These are the cans or the bottles that just barely made the cut because I had to cull a few. So this is all pretty mild. I have an idea who might win though.
Hey there.
Now, real quick, are we just reacting in A, a B, a C, or a D?
I think we are, right? Oh, hey, Rom.
Yeah.
Well, folks, welcome to the 2024 OFO-offs. We got some real exciting things to show you.
We've got a great card for you.
We got a hell of a card for you. That's right, Furbuzz.
Hello, Furbuzz.
Hey.
Hey.
How is this? No, this pro entrails one's great. How is that bad?
Hey, look, Hawk.
If you don't like it, don't vote for it.
I think that bottle is great. I would have ranked that a 1 at most, but
which one?
Yeah.
D is like a 1 for me. It is not a 5 at all. But
Okay, I'm looking at it.
And this is a runner-up round, or this is.
This is the.
This is just these are the people. These are the cans. People.
I think I think my reaction here is specifically because I think this is a sick illustration. I don't want to look at it while I'm consuming anything.
I would.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that doesn't get to 5. Right?
Only if the beer tastes like
I don't. Yeah, none of these are 5s for me. So like, it's gonna.
I don't know. I feel like the Found family is so cynical. That's why I picked it. I was like, give me a fucking.
As the one who put down B was a 5 because its copy was real bad.
I think B is my pick here because the Upside Down is just that's what I would like literally out loud go.
You know what?
This.
You've convinced
Oh, I
me.
didn't notice that.
You have convinced me. That is 100% correct.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, one letter disappeared.
I'm changing
no
my
one
vote.
wanted to vote for D.
Oh my god.
They're sitting up
D,
the white
run
smoke
away.
already.
Yeah, the Upside. There's a few. There's a few other. There were 3 cans that I just selected to not contest because, in my view, they were not worse than these. So. It only gets
They're-
worse from here.
They're just the write-in candidates.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's a lot of cans that get like 1-5, and it's like, okay.
Super electric.
It's like
super delicate.
go off
right.
whoever voted this.
Great. All right. I'm gonna call you the winner.
Goodness gracious, yeah. Strong showing.
Strong.
Yeah, I feel like I've gotten like really sort of like immunized against that piece of upside down copy over the course of the year. But seeing it still does hit you like that.
And to me, it's even worse that like the can design itself is so boring. It's like you're not even giving me something fun to look at.
It's all we got is like a minor annoyance.
Oh, don't worry, Kel. That problem will not be an issue any longer.
Harry, I don't know what's going on here, but I like that.
Okay. So if this is your first gauntlet, B will stick around, and 3 new cans enter competition.
Ooh, I hear a cold over there.
Oh yeah, I couldn't not, you know. Oh, that's really nice. Jesus.
Oh God, I forgot about the muffin with the
It's
death eyes. That I remember that one.
The sexy wants to fuck this muffin.
Oh. Oh no.
I remember the pumpkin one for.
Ooh.
The pumpkin one's just illegible.
Oh yeah, the pumpkin one is
okay,
illegible.
the pumpkin
It also
one
looks
is-
not
Oh
good
God.
soul.
Yeah, the
This
pumpkin
is
one's
Thriller.
pretty
Yeah,
bad.
this is a
elixir
rewrite of
shall be
Thriller.
found. Something
I don't-
unlike those. Oh my God, it rhymes. It rhymes.
But
it
also the
rhymes.
margins in C are pretty
does-
unacceptable, I think.
The pumpkin rhyme is like, it doesn't always rhyme though. It's just like they sort of wrote what they want, and sometimes it rhymes.
As a
it's
person
Thriller.
who's read poetry from the 1700s, that doesn't like bother me.
Right.
Yeah, I think
What
A spice
what does
aroma
bother
in
me
the
is
air, a smell that comes but once a year.
any copy I can read in Orson Welles's voice, and that's why I've got to go with C.
Yeah, I don't want to have to read this. I don't care about your beer that much.
Our brewing
pick up the
began
pace.
in 1996 when we delved into the rare art of fermenting beer and
It's a nod to the Great
Beer and
Gatsby's
oak.
iconic
Beer
character.
in oak barrels.
Oh yeah.
We all know
wearying one.
Great.
On the other hand, I want to avert my eyes from the buns. So
Enjoy this beer now.
Yeah, but you can do that really easily. This thing comes in a fucking box. Like
Yeah, being in a box is so showy already.
Also, aged in gin barrels? That's like not one of the top.
Well,
that's
also,
not one of the top
not
barrels.
one of the top barrels.
I think that's more the need to diversify within the segment of barrel-aged beer, where like people are getting so sick of things are aged in bourbon barrels.
Do they put gin in barrels, take it out, then put the beer in it, and then go, all right, everybody?
Like
That's
it's
like
clear,
Great
it's not
Well,
like
yeah,
rum.
they buy them off the distilleries after they're done using them for gin.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
I mean,
No, they're
my
pouring malts
recollection-
like right in there and hoping the gin people don't notice.
I think I
right.
just disagree with the existence of all this.
I really have to emphasize they were so set on ferment like the Hounds of Hell that they were just like, who cares that we can't fit it onto a single line.
Yeah. Yeah.
I object also to just Firestone Walker Brewing Company telling me the temperature of the room I should be drinking this in.
Hold on.
Really?
I am astonished by the number of different reasons people on this call have given for telling this packaging to fuck off, except for the reason everyone voted for it in the first place, which was the name Daisy's favorite is a nod to one of the Great Gatsby's iconic characters and to the story's defiant embrace of illegal spirits.
I'm pretty
I haven't
sure
even gotten that
that's
far
what the Great
because the copy's
Gatsby's
too
about.
damn long.
People can just do things in this world, huh?
If memory serves, she famously drinks a. I have my coffee because I'm pretty sure she drinks a mint julep, which doesn't even have any gin in it.
But she drinks it defiantly.
And it doesn't she like edge files with her car?
And
That
it's
is a
like,
thing that happens.
Okay.
Looking at it now in the cold light of day, like, yeah, I want to fuck that muffin.
I mean, yeah.
we can't fault the muffin for that.
I thought you were above it, but now
I was just baked this way.
It's definitely nighttime outside.
Full
Also-
light of day, Nick.
I find it funny because the muffin does remind me of the 30 Rock fake parody song "Muffin Top."
Now that I'm really reviewing the copy in detail, I can't really argue with C. This is some serious Jesus Christ stuff. Floral okay, Slasher, can you say the words floral botanical goodness?
Floral botanical goodness.
No, and like proper guy on the critic imitating Orson Welles.
That's what I was just trying to do. That's the best I have tonight. Floral botanical goodness.
Floral
botanical
goodness.
Floral botanical gin barrel aged 8. Hold on. We've got a clause disagreement here. It should be a gin dash barrel aged. Oh my god, there's not enough dashes in the planet to navigate.
Yeah, I
this.
don't need more dashes than needed here.
The result is a rarity, a gin barrel-aged beer with all the floral botanical goodness. God, that's hard to read.
I do really like the phrase wood-inspired flavors.
It is really good. It's
Wait,
really good.
wood-inspired flavors of vanilla, caramel, and baking spice.
Yeah.
None of those things come from wood.
Those wooden.
They're inspired by
wood.
We aged this beer in some LaCroix cans that were wood flavored, and so the wood inspiration is transferred to the beer.
Also, doesn't unique once filled gin barrels, couldn't that just be gin barrels? Like, of course they've been filled with gin.
No. Because what they're saying is that they're
Made
it
of
wouldn't
new
reuse
American
the gin
oak.
barrel.
You
These are
don't
extra
age
virgin
gin
gin
in
barrels.
American oak. This is bullshit.
Don't tell them what to do.
The result is a rarity. A gin barrel aged.
There's layers here.
This one might win the next round.
This has some legs, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the
Yeah, I know,
level of
this
subtle
one-
horror here.
This one's got some Rookie of the Year potential.
Yes, send up the white smoke. Here we go.
Are we ready for round 3?
I think we are.
Yeah, we are.
I think so.
We gotta save something in the tank to the next round that one shows up.
Oh, pollinate your peers. I forgot.
Wait, Daisy's in the free too?
Oh, woof.
Yeah, I think the way Nick does the rounds is that the winner moves on to the next round.
Yeah, it's a carry forward.
It's not
It's
that.
TKO rules.
It's a gauntlet.
We're just trying to get the final one. We're not worried about runner-up.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Ultra Mega.
Ultra Mega
Oh.
Did Hussey write B?
Say that again.
Did Andrew Hussey write B? It has that energy.
Oh, it does.
It does feel like copy from the latest issue of Aimbro magazine.
Yeah.
So having the Fallout TV is like a real kicker for me.
I mean, it is.
Oh god, yeah, it is the Fallout
Can
TV.
you do that? Is that an illegal use of someone else's?
No,
property?
because
It's a crime.
Fallout is using an
It's a crime
existing
against
thing.
culture.
yeah, it's using.
Oh,
a
that exists.
public-
Okay, then I'm
public
not so
domain-
mad at it.
Public domain image. However, they have replaced, probably wisely, the Native American head with a hop. It seems.
Oh, that is fair. That's quite nice.
I would also say this is confused because Ultra Mega good would seem to be pointing towards 1984,
That's
which is not a product, of the 50s
or the good old US of A.
Yeah.
I just
for a sec look at why is it called Stoop?
That's the
That's
brewery.
the name of the brewery.
Yeah, it's just the name of the brand.
It's not a good name.
You're right.
I agree. It's a bad name.
It doesn't tell me what temperature of room to drink it in, though.
I do want to be clear. The other one
I'm
was
lost
telling you the
without
temperature
direction.
room to store it in.
Also, I just realized that the brewery name is Firestone Walker.
As if it's a
because one of them is
prescription
Adam Firestone
ointment.
and the other guy's David Walker.
And then Matt Brynildson doesn't get to be part of the name.
He knows why.
He knows what he did.
Jack, this is the exact same gun overclocking mechanic they had in
Okay.
RoboCop, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember how Foggy Goggles made it on here.
I don't. Yeah, Fuzzy Goggle seems fine.
Were they made in the same?
I don't like an
engine?
IPA, but
Yeah, same studio.
Okay, I was gonna say there was something when I was watching Jack scream that they looked similar.
Gosh, we're almost halfway done.
Oh my god, I reloaded my gun. Okay.
I don't know. It's just something about
So I know C is really bad, but have y'all read the sentence, "We think this beer so perfectly defines Ultra Mega Good, we named it Ultra Mega Good IPA"?
I mean,
To me, that's execrable.
annoying, I think. I don't
Like-
think it
would be my running.
I understand your criteria. It just doesn't
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, Coach Al, I can tell you it was a tough call for me
Yeah.
between C and B in that round, but
Mhm.
I gotta go
the
with
fact they
choice there.
all caps.
You're
it
probably
every
right.
time, And you say you haven't lived with an exclamation point. Yeah, it's tempting, but moderately
There is
hot
room
there
for
that kills the living.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Are we ready?
Down for.
like I just look at these from a distance, and one of them I'm like, it came in a fucking box.
Yeah, that is
Now,
such a
I've-
strong.
I've drunk a beer
Backward.
from a box, but it was like a cylindrical tube, like a poster would come in, but beer length.
Right, milks in bags, beers in boxes. It's all topsy turvy where you live.
Consider the rhyming of B though.
Oh yeah, these are. Oh no! Now we're getting some serious competition now.
Not for the love of solitude, but the glee we feel studying our friends and family with fine, refreshing ales and water.
What is that? What?
Glowing eyes in
You
the
may
reeds by
catch
the
a glimpse
river.
of our glowing eyes in the reeds by the river, or the shadowy
Maybe I'm
figure
just the
behind the
Joker,
grain bin.
but D seems like a perfectly normal can to me.
Fear not,
Yeah.
we're crafting something delightful for you. Oh,
Delightful for you.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
the correct
Oh.
voice.
Thank you.
Double
advertising
undead
this.
pale ale heralds the
God,
zombie
I
evolution.
forgot about
after
the heralding
dust
of
has
the zombie
settled from the
evolution.
apocalypse.
Yeah, that's it's not the design,
boy.
it's the
Oh, these are all
Yeah, you got a point there.
Oh yeah, this is a tough round. This is a
Ace.
tough
Herald
round.
the zombie evolution.
A,
Yeah,
C, and
not
D
tough
are
for me.
so
Zombie
strong
evolution
here.
is getting it.
Yeah.
The language rabbit hole of the box is like undefeatable for me, honestly.
It has a lot going on.
It does.
I can at least imagine the box is like a medicine from like 1920. I can't pretend that with D. I think that I'm going for D here.
Firestone. Barley.
I do want to give a
beverage.
shout out to the phrase planetary citizens, though. That's wild.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We're planetary citizens of human race.
I
We want to
like
make the
that.
world a better place. Yo,
I probably would have rated that can like a 2.
The thing for B is that it's just so instantly a 5. The others, like, it takes me
Yeah.
a second to get to
It's
the
a 5 for like a
Yeah.
split second, and then I
Yeah,
think,
and
and I'm
then
like, it's a 2.
That makes it worse. That makes it the faster 5 is worse than the slower 5.
Really? Okay.
It's
I'm not.
got a 5 bouquet and a 2 finish.
I think for me, the amount they want me to read their bullshit copy is really like B is like it's dumb, but it's over quickly.
Right.
I could read the great.
Yeah, it does smell like we just started the brewery. Check out our QR code.
It's a low quality. It's not an amazingly designed. It's not like very. They didn't put a whole bunch of design thought into it. It feels like, oh, this is our. We put the name on it. This is who we are. We're gonna have a bit of a copy, and I respect that. It's
We're gonna have a bit of a copy. Hey,
You've brought me around on
their
it.
cans look like. Can I point out that A has a hand with an eyeball in it? By the way.
Yeah.
It's just not good.
It's okay. It's a weirdly bent hand.
That's like a very common symbol, right? The hand of.
Though usually it's the eye in the palm of a hand, right?
Right.
It's a hamsa.
Yeah,
it's like peeking through the index and middle fingers.
Yeah.
And also, the middle finger is not the longest finger. The ring finger is the longest finger.
Yeah, whoever drew this is maybe not so good.
It just looks like a bad tattoo flash. That's not the end of the world.
Yeah, the actual copy on this one is like it's working in a 5 thematic and linguistic space, but I think it's like pretty well written.
I think the copy is fine, except for the implication they're spying on you when just out of sight to make sure you have a good beer. Maybe not so good.
God, Daisy's favorite.
It's like I could go with C or A either way.
Oh, by the way, so this Daisy's favorite is 4.5 on. Where did this come up? Based on community ratings on Untapped, it's 4.1 with 750 points.
Is that out of 5?
Yeah.
That doesn't know.
Out of 10 or 5,
10 or 5.
Yeah, 10 or 5.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 would be like.
Is that Charles Bronson?
He looks so much like Charles Bronson.
He looks so much like Charles Bronson.
Yeah, people are saying things like, love the botanicals, best beer I've ever had.
I believe they went out of their way to hire a guy who looks so much like Charles Bronson.
So much like Charles Bronson.
You could just get Charles Bronson.
Why not just get Charles Bronson for the amount they're spending on this movie?
I'm sorry, where's Charles Bronson? I was away for a second and then.
He's right here.
Well, he's not on the screen, certainly.
He's certainly not this large man who looks so much like Charles Bronson.
Okay, what if I told you there was in fact a Charles Bronson lookalike from Hungary?
I mean,
Professionally?
Yeah.
Charles Bronson looks like everywhere. Every town in America has one.
A Charles
Even though I know
Bronson
Charles
in
Bronson.
every town.
Huey P. Long promised a Charles Bronson in every house.
That's what Teddy Roosevelt said. Okay.
Every man a king and a Charles Bronson in every house.
Round 5. Lots of just
Anyone
single
gonna come
cans.
for the crown?
I don't
Now,
know.
Dale's I gotta remember. Let's see here.
The mother of a.
Okay, what are we all reacting to here?
Right.
Very first one. I
A?
think.
The first one.
The mother.
At least for me, that's pretty fucking.
His hopped up mother of a pale ale.
Oh,
yeah.
I
He is also
wow.
good.
My initial reaction was actually for D.
D is more of a long side for me.
Yeah,
this
that's
is a
fair.
tough round. This is the first one where I'm like, oh, these are all obviously.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
It is not
The thing with
possible
A
to
is that
adequately
it
describe the
tricks you.
intricacies of this delicious beer.
A is like, oh yes, I'm a normal beer,
I know.
and then it's not. It's not normal.
Oh my god.
It's tricking you.
They're
It's
recycled.
not possible.
Pack it in, pack it out. which I guess
I
is
mean-
like take it out. Of
I would. Well, I mean, that implies you carry it to the top of the mountain or something.
Yeah.
Thick, rich, and powerful, just like the Great Gatsby.
The thing that especially
Oh
makes
my
A,
God, is A gonna take it? Really?
like for me, I'm torn between A and C, but A is really talking itself up in terms of its impact on the world of beer.
The
Right,
thing,
A
okay, the thing is,
specifically implies that
I'm
no one
over
had
here
thought
trying.
of a pale ale before Dale. I don't know if that's
I'm
true.
over here trying to say the copy on Daisy's favorite vintage, which, by the way, that word has a meaning.
Oh,
does
it's
not-
called vintage. Oh God.
We keep discovering new depths.
As I am reading the copy like quietly out loud to myself, like
Oh God. Yeah, I'm reading it again.
A and B align with human speech.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Sorry, also, have we talked about
I don't think A is
Eldorado
that
blonde
bad.
barley wine? Is that?
I think A is a little bit silly, but I don't think it's that bad.
It's very self-aggrandizing in a way that I find
Right.
off-putting personally, which is
Right.
why like it deserves its spot as a 5.
Yeah,
But it has the signatures at the bottom.
God, it does. See, really.
They want to be a wine so bad, but they made a beer and called it a vintage and aged it in gin barrels. Like,
I've
also
Eldorado blonde barley wine's really doing the fucking
Yeah.
numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I had to step away. Are we really not getting any votes for B?
I actually came very close to voting for B, partly because
B was
calling it
really
brewing.
I'll be honest, I haven't really read B.
Yeah,
True, a blanket of viscous malt.
It is not
It is
possible
not
to
possible.
adequately describe the intricacies of this delicious beer.
Honestly, I'm tempted to give it to B just for post-doc brewing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty bad. And it's called Demon Star for no reason.
Demon Star.
I believe.
I'm gonna love the name Demon
is
Star.
a
Demon
movie?
Star is a name.
Bronk, maximize the oak influence.
Yeah,
Pull
it's
the
probably like
lever.
a giant lever, like that. Like that Depeche Mode video on the battleship or whatever.
I've noticed a new layer to the Daisy's favorite, which is it doesn't say Firestone Walker on the front; it just says Firestone.
Firestone. Yes.
So there's 3 tiers of guy on this brewery. There's Firestone, who's definitely number 1, and then Walker gets in there, and then poor Brindlewin, whatever your name is.
Yeah. Also,
He only got in on the
Firestone
mezzanine.
Proprietor's vintage, but it's also Daisy's. I guess there could be both Daisy's favorite vintage and Proprietor's vintage, but
And it's numbered?
you can't have vintage twice, and you can't have it as like a descriptor of someone's like. You can't have it as
also,
an
Okay, good.
This is Daisy's favorite vintage number 1. Does Daisy have a second favorite vintage?
This is, you can only judge things off the can, not on any other.
Actually, can you
I'm not judging it. I'm
This
just
is election
curious.
No, I'm talking
Yeah,
wrong.
this is
Supposed to the
election
polling.
Here, see, I may. This is the thing, and I know I'm alone in this. I know how I'm alone. How alone I am. I think I see number C, and I go, oh, fuck off, first of all, and then I go, but you know what? I'm gonna try it.
Do you?
I'm gonna pay however expensive this thing is. I'm gonna try it.
What
If I'm judging them on the cans and I've got a few bucks in my pocket, I'm actually gonna buy Dale's.
I am absolutely
Dale's is
not
fine.
buying. I am absolutely
Yeah,
not buying Dale's.
I would
I'm
never
buying
spend
Demon
money
Star.
for down Dale's.
Dale's is just like a classic
classic design.
microbrew.
If
You
I
know,
come
okay,
over somewhere and I get handed a can
I'm-
of Dale's, I'll drink it. Fine. But I would never.
So
buy it.
I'm looking at C again because I can't take my eyes away from it.
Was Dale's put in a vessel? No. Was C put in a vessel?
Every
Watching the votes,
thing people bring up.
watching the votes changing is like watching a bill die in committee. It's really
the thing with see, so I'm looking at the signatures at the bottom, and so Matt and David both included their middle initial in their signatures, but not in the type text, which is extremely funny to me. That's how they sign their names.
They definitely practice those signatures.
Oh,
Oh,
100%.
100%.
Look at the A and the F on Adam Firestone. Like, that is someone that spent time perfecting that.
Oh man, okay.
It's tight, but I think
I think we gotta call it.
I'm calling it.
Am I allowed to reveal some information about Oscar Blues Brewery?
Which one is Oscar Blues Brewery?
It's the one that makes Dale's Pale Ale.
Yes, please.
Okay, yeah, please.
They are now owned by Monster Beverage Corporation.
That's good.
Amazing.
This is beautiful to me.
Oh, y'all are not fucking ready for round 6.
Oh
Which is
no.
why I'm no longer
Oh no.
which is why Dale's is no longer in Death Stranding.
We would understand.
That's good. That was good.
It's a good joke. It's a good gag.
You can't put in a phrase like maximize the oak influence and then expect me not to say fuck off.
Yeah.
Again, like when you read the text out loud, it's not writing.
Yeah.
Our barrel
Like
machinations.
it was workshopped by like 12 people for like a couple days.
So
It
I
was, like, missed.
I think this is the first round where I am unsure if C will continue.
Let's see if it's got the juice. Oh
Oh,
no!
right, right, the manga one. The manga one.
No.
I forgot about that.
God.
Yeah, that's. I mean.
Oh my. Okay.
I still love the
Jesus.
Oh.
I made this for you.
Oh,
I made
With B is that I kind of love it. It's kind of Dada to me. Like it's great.
I love me. D is so pure.
Yeah, it has like I can't not give it to A. Like it's so.
He is so pure.
Cheese or like mayo or gravy? Like
It's like a Dijonnaise kind of
Don't ask
thing.
questions you don't want the answer to.
I believe it is a secret sauce. Come on.
As it
is
generous pour of Dale's Pale Ale.
Like
The
people love
toppings
a
are
weird
so
sloppy burger,
thick.
but nobody wants that much lettuce.
Yes, the toppings are so thick, but the patties are so thin.